And we are live, back with another rendition of the Los's Corner Store and the Prove Me Wrong podcast. I'm your host, Carlos Ojeda. Today we have a very special episode. Not really, we just talking about UFC 271, Israel Adesanya versus Robert the Reaper Whittaker. This ended up being an awesome card. We're only going to talk about the main card because honestly, it's all I watched. Forgive me, I was at work. Awesome. So, first fight of the main card, we have Bobby Green versus Nasrat Haqparast. Bobby Green ends up getting a smooth, stunning 3 rounds of excellence, unanimous decision over a tough, very game Nasrat Haqparast. Bobby Green was in and out all night, talking shit all night, throwing combinations, really not getting hit. He was doing it perfectly. He was hitting without getting hit. And that is the goal of fighting. Next fight, we had Renato Moicano defeating everybody's favorite guy in MMA to hate, Alexander Hernandez, by rear naked choke. I said what I said, everybody's favorite guy for a fucking reason. He's cocky, he's arrogant, no one fucking likes him. He's not humble, and he talks way too much shit for how often he's getting beat. Every time he tries to take a step up in competition, he just gets sent right back down. And he was just running his mouth that he was too good and too high profile to be on the prelims. And then the fight got bumped up to the main card. You know, whatever, you got what you wanted. Not by you bitching like something happened and then you got shuffled in, but whatever, you got what you wanted. Now prove it, and you fucking get subbed. You get fucking subbed. I think it was in the second round too. And you got caught too. He caught you lacking. Hit you with a couple good punches. That's all I'm gonna say though. He can probably whoop my ass, but I don't fight in the UFC. There you go. Renato Moicano, beautiful, love it. Jared Cannonier defeats Derek Brunson, 2 top 5 middleweights going at it. What is gonna happen? Jared Cannonier KO round 2. It started with a left hook, backhand combination that kind of stunned Brunson as he was exiting, kind of like a little scuffle situation. And then Jared just kind of put it on him and landed a couple clean punches, couple nice elbows on the ground once he got him to the ground. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful finishing sequence. Jared Cannonier then looks Dana White in his eyes, says, "Give me the next shot." And Dana White always says, "I don't make fights the night of the fight." But it definitely he didn't say that, and it definitely seemed as if everybody in the building knows that Jared Cannonier is getting the next shot at Izzy. Great fight though. Great fight. I think both guys fought really well. Both guys did a lot of shit well. Both guys did a lot of shit horrible. Izzy's head and shoulders above everybody, but we'll get there. Co-main event of the evening. Tai Bam Tuivasa defeats Derek the Black Beast Lewis in Houston by KO. Derek's hometown. Derek can never fight in his hometown. This is so heartbreaking because you kind of just want him to win. Derek's like that guy that you always just want to win, no matter what. And Bam. But Tai is the same type of guy. Like, you just always want to see him win. And they both promised us that this was going to be a fantastic fight, and it was a fantastic fight. I absolutely loved it from bell to bell. It was awesome. The finishing sequence was fucking crazy. Tai was getting pummeled into oblivion against the fence. No defense, just I'm going to stand straight up and get punched in the face a lot. And usually when you do that versus Derek Lewis, people just go night-night. And this time, Tai just stood straight the fuck up, ate a whole lot of punches, bobbed and weaved, made his way back into the pocket, started swinging his own bombs, landed one, then landed a massive elbow on the way in to put Derek's lights out completely. Derek lands face first on the canvas. Biggest win of Tai Tuivasa's career. It was so electrifying to watch. Then, of course, does the shoeies. That was awesome. That was awesome. And the last fight of the night, the main event of the evening, the reason we all showed up, Israel Adesanya defeats Robert Whittaker. by unanimous decision. This was a great fight. It was a technical fight. It looked like everything was going to be fucked from the jump when Israel scored that first round knockdown. But Robert came back. I would say round 5 was Robert's best round. Round 2 was his second best round. But really, this was more of a Israel's controlling the pace. He's kind of controlling the action. He's in when he wants. He's out when he wants. Robert never had anything for him. Never did anything good enough. You know what I'm saying? I think he said he thought he won the fight. I thought he definitely lost the fight. I gave it a 3-2. I think Mikey gave it a 4-1. I gotta ask him about it. But yeah, I gave it a 3-2 in Israel's favor. This is one of those fights. You gotta know what you're watching. You know what I mean? You gotta know who's winning that fight. You know? Yeah, Robert was throwing a lot of punches. He was headhunting the whole time. Israel was chopping away at the legs, chopping away at the body, punching him in the face. Yeah, those are clearly the two best guys at 185 pounds. But, yeah. That was a great fight to watch if you like fighting. It's not a great fight to watch if you like people going to sleep. But if you like the act and the sport of fighting, that's a great fight to watch. Real technical fight. I loved it. I agreed with the decision. Like I said, I gave it 3-2 Israel. Those are still definitely the two best middleweights in the world, period. They will meet again. We're wearing our Goku shirt for Israel. You know, he's into anime and stuff. So I thought, you know, why not? While we're talking about the champ, we'll just bring this out. He is, because he went Super Saiyan. All right, we're gonna give away my performance of the night bonuses. I'm giving, if I was Dana White, I'd be giving Tai Tuivasa 50 G's, Jared Cannonier 50 G's, and I would give Douglas Silva de Andrade and Sergey Moragov for fight of the night, even though Douglas Silva de Andrade was getting fucked up and he won by submission. Just that whole fight was crazy to watch. I know we didn't talk about it. It was one of the fights on the prelims. This is why you don't miss the prelims. It was actually the only prelim that I had time to watch, bitch. But yeah, thank you to Buddy, who's, over there. He kind of had the zoomies a little bit, so. Thank you to Mom. Thank you to Dad. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace, love, and happiness, my boys. Always fight on.